Hi everyone, I am so excited to be doing this video today. I've been wanting to do this video. It was actually going to be the first video that I ever made, but I decided to do my room tour first. So I'm finally doing it. And the reason that I'm doing it is because when I was looking to buy my Louis Vuitton handbag, I watched millions and millions and millions, well not millions, but you know, I have more than a handful of videos of people's reviews, comparisons, you know, what they thought about it, unboxing, anything out there that was Louis Vuitton I watched. But I got to the store and still ended up pretty much confused. So I'm going to show you guys what the two handbags that I got and tell you why I like them. So the first bag that I got was this one, which is the Speedy 35 in the monogram. This was a Mother's Day gift from my husband and my son to me. And when you buy these, you have an option to getting them flat, because you know, if you've seen videos, they come flat, or you could get them in a box like I did. And sorry, my sales associate actually gave it to me in this box. It's huge. But I love it because I'm the kind of person that likes their handbags stuffed. I think that they should not lose shape, that you should keep them neatly, and just, you know, keeping them flat, it's good. It might leave the crease, it might not, but for me this is just how I like to keep them. So I end up getting this handbag. The 35 is pretty big. I've fit a lot of stuff in here, even my iPad, which I'm filming in. So I mean, it's a good size. They tell you not to treat the vachetta, to leave it untreated. I didn't. I actually got Wilson's leather protector spray and went ahead and sprayed my handbag. And the reason I did that is because I was so concerned with me having a new baby that I was always gonna have, you know, oils and lotion in my hand. And for me, you know, treating it, sometimes I'm kind of daring. So I was like, well, let me just go ahead and spray and see what happens. And I did. And I'm really happy that I did that, because the color, it didn't change the color, but the way that I've been darkening my vachetta, and I don't know if you guys can see what a beautiful color it's getting versus the original color here. See how that's better. It is tanning beautifully. And pretty much what I do is that I sprayed it once, the whole entire bag, and then I leave it by the window. Like you guys can see the lighting by the window. I leave it by the window 2 or 3 days, and I let the sun hit it, not completely directly on it, but you know, for it to have some sun exposure. And then I put it away, and then I go back and do the same thing for 2 or 3 days. And I've been doing that in my back because really, this is the true color of the untreated vachetta. And then you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the date code on it, and you can see the difference. So it's tanning beautifully. Some people don't like the way that it patinas. They wish that the vachetta would stay intact. I was one of those individuals at first, but I think that the process of darkening gets to the character of you, or how you take care of your handbag. It's a reflection of you. And so I love how it's tanning. I mean, it's tanning everywhere. And like I said, I leave it out. Has a little D-link there. See how you can see the stuffing that they gave me. And I just love the size. I did get mine. You could get your handbag hot stamped. And you can see mine there has a J, E, and M. And those are the initials. J for my son Jonah, Eric is my husband, and me, Mimi. And I just wanted, because it was a Mother's Day gift, I just wanted to put, you know, all of our initials, because this is a very meaningful handbag for me. It's not only my first Louis Vuitton, but it's the first gift that my husband and my son got me. So together like a little family. So it's really exciting, and I take care of it. But I very cautious of how I use it because of the handles. It was really important for me to treat my leather. And if you can see, I don't really have any dirt on my leather. I did get some dirt, and I saw that you can use a magic clean eraser to take off the dirt, and it worked. Yeah, it was a little bit of dirt, but I mean, it's not something that I would recommend all the time. I think that the handbag itself, though, is timeless. The monogram, you know, it's beautiful, and I just love my handbag. But when I got to the store, I wasn't sure about the size. So I was like, I knew that I wanted a 35, but then I got there, I was like, oh my god, it's so big. And then I was like, can I try on the 30? Because, you know, they're really kind, so they will let you try whatever you want. And when I tried the 30, she gave me the 30 in this one. The damier, no, not a sir, ebene? I think that's how you say it. Well, I'm probably saying it wrong. The damier. And I was like, no, I want the 35. I want the 35. So I go home, and then guess what? I can't stop thinking about this handbag. And if you're like me, when something's in your head, I will obsess about it until it's mine. Until it's mine. So my husband said, you need to sell some of your juicy handbags, and I have so many that I went ahead and sold about 10 of them, and then ended up getting this one. Now, these two have about an inch of difference. I think they're both good sizes, don't get me wrong. I think that the reason that I do use this one more is because of the handles, because it is treated leather, and therefore, and my hands are dirty, you won't be able to see the dirt. And you know, this is the reason that I don't use this one as much. So this one gives me the liberty to use it whenever. I haven't been as kind to it as I have with this one, but I mean, this is also another one, and you see that it's dirty right there? But I'm not even worried about it, because just a little bit of a towel with a little bit of water or a baby wipe, it's gonna come right off. So it's not one of those things that you really have to worry about. I do have to worry about maybe scratching it here and there, but other than that, this is a good handbag to have if you don't want to worry about the vachetta getting dirty, you know. And that's the reason that I too got this one, besides the fact that I was obsessing over these. But I think that if you want something that some people say this is might be too flashy, then this is less not recognizable, because if you're familiar with the brand, then you'll definitely know that it is Louis Vuitton. But this would definitely be considered less flashy. And like I said, I keep in my other video, in my what's in my bag video, if you haven't seen it, I use one lock for both, and I alternate, and I have my other lock store away in my jewelry armoire until this one tarnishes. And it's in good condition. My handbags are not old whatsoever. I actually, I think Mother's Day and like 5 weeks later, so whatever that is. So the one thing that I can say now is that when you do spray your bag, because I do recommend you spray your bag with some type of protector. It's not going to do anything to it. Mine is fine. It's that you cover the hardware. I did not cover the hardware, so therefore there's hardware. It's not as shiny as this. You can actually see a little bit of the spots, but that was my fault. So it's a learning lesson for when I get another handbag with untreated vachetta. But I mean, these are good quality handbags. The craftsmanship on these are impeccable. And Louis Vuitton actually sent me the Histories magazine that they have. And if you got it, I mean, to read that sometimes for one handbag, it takes so many individuals for them to check it, for the sewing, for the hardware. I mean, it's a whole process. It makes me appreciate more, you know, the craftsmanship of a handbag and why they've been around so long, and why, you know, they're so expensive. And, you know, these, if you're gonna invest in one of these, I mean, even though I hot stamp mine, I'm probably not gonna sell this one ever, but they don't lose resale value, guys. I mean, you can go on eBay and people are selling their speedies from the 1990s, 80s, and they're still getting a lot of money, and their handles are all dirty, and therefore people are still buying them because they are timeless. And so if you're worried about, you know, them being, you know, if you get bored of it, you can always put it on eBay. You're not going to lose your money by buying one of these handbags. I love Louis Vuitton. I wish, you know, I can have more, and I love watching people who have collections of Louis Vuittons. And I do plan to get one more because I'm obsessed with the Eva clutch and the damier azure. Oh my god, I want that. I think about that all the time. But, you know, hopefully soon. You never know. My birthday and Christmas is coming up. But I just wanted to show you guys the difference. I don't want to go into the date codes and, you know, the receipts. For the other one, they did give me this cute little box and stuff, and the receipts are here. I don't believe, at least for me, I don't believe in buying fakes because I'll know that it's a fake. And I think that, you know, people sometimes knock on people who buy expensive handbags, but I mean, really, if you can afford it, then why not? You know, I don't want to be like, I'm not trying to show off. When I see those disclaimers, it's like, you know, to me, I'm like, don't say that, because I know you're not trying to show off. People request this kind of videos on YouTube. People watch these kind of videos on YouTube. And, you know, I'm doing it because it helped me to decide what kind of handbag I wanted to buy. So I wanted to maybe help somebody to decide. So if you're thinking about buying either one of these, you can't go wrong. I don't even really think I told you the pros and cons, but the pros is that they're both beautiful. The cons are, this one can get dirty. This one, I don't know. I can't even really say anything bad about this one or either one. I love them both. So if you really want to invest in a good handbag, Louis Vuitton's really the way to go. And I hope this video helped you out. But if you have any questions, let me know. And I mean, if something happens to your purse, you could always take it in and get it fixed. And, you know, I have nothing bad to say. I love them both. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching.